3. Oh, that feels so good. Just reach your hand up, adjust that cold air vent. Feel the cold waves of air blasting over your body. Your eyes will stay closed until I tell you to open them. For passengers, turn your head. Look out that window to your right. You'll see that we are currently flying over the Antarctic, and down below you, crystalline glaciers, ice as far as the eye can see. Oh, this is cool. Down below you in those glaciers, there's a whole bunch of cute little penguins just sliding down an iceberg into the water, and they are cute. They are darling. Oh, they are so cute. They are so lovable. And you have your phone in your hand, and you promised your friend as many pictures as you possibly can get, and just look at those little guys, and they slide. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We regret to inform you as we fly over the Antarctic that the outside air temperature is 35 below zero. Unfortunately, the heater has malfunctioned. The air conditioner is stuck on high. We are receiving many complaints from the passengers about the cold. We are sending our flight crew around the temperature. Passengers, do whatever is necessary to keep warm. This is not good. That temperature is dropping. It is dropping fast. It is 35 below zero. And you can feel the goosebumps forming on your arms and your legs as it gets colder. And colder and colder. Body heat, that is the solution. Body heat will keep you warm. The closer you get to your neighbor, the warmer you are going to get because it's getting colder. Unbelievably cold. And when I count from 1 to 3, that heat is fixed. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that heat is fixed. And all my passengers sit up straight with your eyes closed, feet flat on the floor. Put one hand palm down on each of your knees, passengers. You know, while you were sitting there, passengers, our flight crew came around. They played a nasty practical joke on you guys. I should not have let them do this. I feel sorry. They put a great big spot of glue on each and every one of your knees, and I'm sorry to tell you, this is airline strength, industrial quality super glue. It is the strongest adhesive known to man. And the more you fight it, the more you struggle, the more tightly your hands become glued. You can move your elbows, every part of your body just can't move. The hands is tight, totally tight. Did you notice that fly that landed on the tip of your nose? Damn, that is starting to itch. The one that's just crawling around there on the tip of your nose, having himself a little fly picnic. Oh, there's another fly buzzing around the cheek now. Got one in the nose, one on the cheek, one on the nose. Oh, that third fly just went straight up the nostril. Damn, I hate when that happens. Oh, but this is not good. There was a kid who brought his ant farm in his carry-on luggage. It is toppled over. The ants are loose in the cabin. They are crawling around in the cabin. Oh my gosh, they're fire ants. They're fire ants. They're biting. Ants in their pants. This is not good. And when I count from 1 to 3, those hands are free. 1, 2, 3. Oh, those hands are free. And everybody sit up straight. Feet flat on the floor. One hand palm down on each of your knees. And remember that word, because every time you hear it, it's time to sleep, drift, deeper, 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 and deeper still. Now, how many else do we have on the crowd still? A few? Okay. I do not have room for them yet, so they'll still be working out there. All my volunteers, listen carefully, listen closely. When I count from 1 to 5, you're going to sit up straight, eyes closed, but you're going to realize an amazing change has taken place. When I count from 1 to 5 and you sit up straight, you're going to realize, picture, imagine that you are no longer 5 years old. You're no longer yourself. You are 5 years old once again. And you will not be you at the age of 5. You're going to be the perfect, ideal 5-year-old. You'll react in every way, emotionally, like a 5-year-old. And you're going to realize that you're in a movie theater, but you are watching the funniest cartoon you have ever seen. It's going to have all your favorite cartoon characters, and you know how contagious laughter is when you're 5 years old, boys and girls? The more you laugh, the more the audience laughs, the more contagious that laughter is going to get. When I count from 1 to 5, you'll be sitting up straight, eyes closed, 5 years old, watching that funny cartoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look, it's SpongeBob. You love SpongeBob, and you are 5 years old, and that is the funniest episode of SpongeBob you have ever seen. You can hear the audience laughing, and I don't know how it's possible, but it's getting funnier. It is getting funnier. Oh, now they're changing the cartoon. Oh, look, it's South Park. You love South Park. Your mommy and daddy won't even let go. There's Kyle, and there's Cartman, and oh, they just killed Kenny. They just killed Kenny. And you are 5 years old, and now they are changing that movie. And although your chairs are bolted to the floor and you will not try to move them, you are all alone in a dark movie theater. And they're showing one of those scary horror movies. I don't know why they let 5-year-olds watch movies like that. You can listen to that music. Oh my gosh, yes, you're watching The Ring. There's that stone well, and that girl is crawling out of the well, and she's coming to that TV screen, and oh my gosh. God, she is out of the TV screen, and now she is in the movie theater with you. She is in the movie, but they are changing that movie. They are changing that movie, and it's not a scary monster movie anymore. You are 5 years old, and oh, gross, it's one of those gooey romance movies. Oh, Ed. Oh, Brody, why do they show movies like this to 5-year-olds? You're 5, and there's that music, that violin music playing, and the moonlight, and there's the boy and the girl, and their lips are getting closer and closer, and they're kissing right on the lips. Ew, you're 5. Cuties, boy germs, ew. Now he's slipping her the tongue. Ew, ew. But boys and girls, listen carefully and listen closely, because you're 5 years old, you'll always respond like a 5-year-old, and when you hear what this next movie is, whether you're a little boy or a little girl, you're going to believe that this is your best, most favorite movie in the whole world. You are going to love this movie, because look, it's Bambi. Oh, you love Bambi. Oh, you love this movie. There's all your favorite forest animals, and you love it because you're 5. You're 5, and look, there's Flower. Flower's so pretty. And there's Thumper, thump, 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 thump. And look, up there on that hill, that is Bambi's mother. The camera right now is zooming in on Bambi's mother. She's such a beautiful animal. She's so noble. She's so proud, but wait a minute. What's that sound? Oh my God, no. You are 5 years old, and the hunter has just shot Bambi's mom, and she's on the ground. She's bleeding. I think she's dead. I think she's dead. Bambi is trying to wake her up, and she is not waking up, and there is Bambi all alone in the world. Poor Bambi. Poor Bambi. Oh, wait a minute. Could it be? Look, it is. It's the remake of Bambi. She's just grazed. She's just wounded, and now she's up. She's on her feet. She is bounding off into the forest. You are so happy. And everybody, sleep, drift. Deeper, deeper, deeper. Relax.
Give him a push.
Well, you know what? I like childhood, so we're going to keep him there for a few seconds. All my volunteers, listen carefully, listen closely, because when I count from 1 to 5, you're going to sit up straight. You're going to realize you're still 5 years old, but this is a special day. When I count from 1 to 5, you're going to sit up straight, eyes closed. You're going to realize, believe, imagine that you are 5 years old, but it is your birthday, and you're going to be sitting on your 5-year-old birthday gift, a big red tricycle. And oh, you love this big red tricycle, because this tricycle is very special. This is a magical tricycle. This tricycle will be capable of going a grand speed of over 100 miles an hour. But you're not going to go that fast right now. When I count from 1 to 5, you're going to sit up straight, eyes closed, reach your hands out, wrap your hands around the handlebars of that big red tricycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Reach your hands out, wrap your hands around that big red tricycle. When I say go, we're going to start to pedal down that driveway. Go. It's time for us to start pedaling down that driveway. So we're going to pedal down that driveway, and now we're coming up to the street. Oh, right turn onto the street, right turn onto the street, and we're going to go down that street. But we got to pick up a little speed, so we're going to pedal faster here. Pedaling faster, pedaling faster. If you look up ahead, you'll see the on-ramp to the freeway. Let's pedal this thing and see how fast. Oh, we're going down that on-ramp onto the freeway. We got to pedal faster because it's getting faster on that freeway. It's getting faster on that freeway. Wait a minute, we are coming up to a hill. We are coming up to a hill, and it is steep, and it is getting harder and harder and harder. Oh my God. And now we're reaching the top of that hill, and we're going down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 down. Wait a minute. What's that sound you hear behind you? Oh my God, it's the cops. Well, don't let them get you. Pedal faster. Pedal faster. The cops are behind you. You're going 60 miles an hour now, 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour. At the count of 3, you're going to hit a speed bump. You're going to feel that baby big time. 1, 2, 3. At the count of 3, a whole world of speed bumps. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. The cop's getting closer. Give the cop a sign. Let the cop know you've seen him. Let the cop know you've seen him. Give him some kind of, oh, that's not good. That's going to make the cop very angry. He's pulling you off to the side. He's pulling you off to the side. Boys and girls, you are 5 years old, and you've just been clocked going 100 miles an hour in a school zone. The fine for this, if you get the fine, it will be $10,000 plus. You will be grounded for the rest of your life. Now, boys and girls, listen carefully, listen closely. In a minute, the police officer is going to come up to you and he's going to tap you on the shoulder and he's going to ask why you were going this fast. If you have a good 5-year-old's excuse, he will let you out of that ticket. So have your excuses ready. You will be able to respond to the police officer. This young man I'm touching right here, how fast were you going?
I was going miles per hour.
80 miles per hour, yes. Young man, why were you going that fast?
I was trying to go back in time.
Trying to go back in time, yeah. Young man, what brand of tricycle do you drive?
It's a speedster.
Young lady, do you know how fast you were going?
No,
You were going 100 miles an hour. Why were you going that fast?
I wasn't going 100.
No. Young man, do you know how fast you were going?
Too fast.
That's right. Why were you going that fast?
I had a very poor day.
At the age of 5. Ooh, wow. Young man, why were you going so fast?
I had to go for me.
I understand completely. Young lady, why were you going so fast? I'm not going to put the microphone there. Young man, why were you going so fast?
I don't know.
No idea what you just said, but all my volunteers, you have just been let out of the ticket. You are all free to go. And everybody sleep, drift. Well done. Okay. Point out the people who are still under in the audience today. 1, 2, all right. Gotcha, okay, perfect. Well, because I still do not have enough room, she's going to still be able to respond out there, but not for this next routine. I'll keep using her. There's a girl who's about to feel attacked. It will not bother her, will not just touch her. Tap that girl. Listen carefully. Every time I say sleep, you're going to go down. But when I count from 1 to 5, you're going to be sitting up straight, waking up, feeling absolutely wonderful. Every time I say sleep, you'll be exactly like you are in this moment. All my volunteers on stage, and only my volunteers on stage, not the people in the audience. We're about to move on to what we call waking hypnosis. No common myth that they got to be all loose and floppy like this. That's not the case. They can be eyes open, alert, aware of everything that goes on around them. They'll still be deeply under. All my volunteers, listen carefully and listen closely. When I count from 1 to 5, you're going to sit up straight. Your eyes will open. You'll feel aware, alert, but you'll be deeply under. You'll be responding even more vividly to all of my suggestions. Here's why this is important. From this moment forward, no matter where you are, and no matter where I am, every time you look at me from the front, you are going to believe in your heart of hearts that I'm extremely well dressed. I might ask you about it. If I do, you'll be highly complimentary, but otherwise you will keep your comments to yourself. However, every time I turn around and you look at me from behind, you will suddenly become aware to your shock, your disgust, and complete horror that from behind I will be wearing no clothing of any kind. And you will believe that I am mooning you directly in the face. Now, instantly when I turn around and I face you again, I'm nicely dressed. You'll have no idea that there was ever a problem with my attire. It's only when my back turns toward you that you suddenly become aware. It's Moon River. When I count from 1 to 5, you'll be sitting up straight, eyes open. This suggestion will take effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open. Why don't you go ahead and put yourself up back in that chair? I know chairs are not as comfy as I expected them to be. Well, thank you guys for coming on. We are going to get started with the hypnosis show here in a little bit, and I will be talking to the audience about all the things that are going to happen to you on stage. So understand that even though I'm talking to them, I'm really talking to you. Now, for you guys out there in the audience, what I want you to understand is how unbelievably relaxed all of my volunteers are going to feel over the course of this experiment. Because we're going to start with what we call progressive relaxation. You relax your feet, you get out there. They're going to get to a level of relaxation that you have not seen. I mean, you know how, like when you go to bed late at night and then your head's on the pillow and you think you're relaxed? No, your body's really good. I'm going to ask this question. I'm kind of curious. Brand new jacket, bought it the other day. I always trust the girls. Girls, do you like the jacket? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And you know what? It is straight off the rack. I didn't have it. I'm a little concerned about the hem back there. I don't know if you check that out. Oh, I'm sorry. Are these your beads? Can you hand me those beads, please? Yeah, the beads are right here. Perfect. No, I'm just concerned if they're under your feet that you'll step on them, so I'm going to just set them down here in front of you. Give you plenty of ways. I got a question. How many of you guys have noticed I've been limping while I've been up on stage? Have you noticed this? I pulled a muscle in my hamstring last night as I was out jogging. And are you an athlete? Do you run? Oh, if you do run, I got to tell you this. Your job, if you pull that muscle, you flex, you let those muscles out. You want to make sure they are good and stretched from every possible angle. Just stretch all the way through the hamstring. There's a serious injury risk if you don't do that. I don't want you guys to hurt yourself. So here's what I would like you guys to do. Sit up straight, feet on the floor. Hold your index finger out in front of your face about 3 feet. Stare at it. Turn around, admire it if you must. When I say go, the weirdest thing is going to happen. When I say go, next, that finger is going to start to move backward toward your nose, and I really do not care how hard you try to fight it, you're not going to be able to stop it. In fact, the more you fight it and the more you struggle, the stronger it will get. And I don't care if you work out, you're going to put your knee into it, your elbow into it, it's not going to make a darn bit of difference. It's going to move inexorably backward toward your nose until it touches your nose, and the instant it touches your nose, bingo, lights out, you will melt away. You go down twice as deep as you were to start with. So stare at it, focus on it, concentrate on it, go, because the more you fight, the more you struggle, the faster it will move backward toward your nose. You can feel the muscles tighten, you can feel those muscles tighten. Makes no darn difference. It's moving backward toward your nose until it touches that nose. And although you stay comfortable in your chair, it's going to take you down, power, lights out, deeper than your back, getting stronger, moving faster, faster, and stronger, stronger and faster, faster and stronger. Well done, so that's exactly what I want to do right here. Faster, stronger, stronger, faster, until it touches that nose, and then pow, lights out, sleep, deeper. You sound relaxed. Relax your hand, stay down. Feel good? Awake? How's your eyes? This gentleman I'm touching here, when I count from 1 to 5, guys watch out for them, don't let this happen. When I count from 1 to 5, your eyes will be open, you'll be wide awake, filled with energy, and this gentleman I'm touching on the head, and only this gentleman I'm touching on the head. When I count from 1 to 5, you'll be eyes open, wide awake, filled with energy. I'm going to let you enjoy the show from down front. 1, feel the energy coming back to your body. 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open. Hey, thanks for coming up and helping us out. I'll let you enjoy the show from out front. Give it up for him, give a big round of applause for yourself. There is a girl who's about to feel a tap. Tap that girl for me. That girl, listen carefully and listen closely. When I count from 1 to 5, your eyes will open. You're going to realize a rather interesting change has taken place. You are going to realize that you are now a contestant on the MTV Dance Competition. You have moves, that's right. You're going to stand up and you're going to dance. You're going to do a little hip-hop dance, a little jazz dance. You're going to dance your way around to the side of the stage where there is an empty chair on the floor, and you're going to sit in that empty chair. And the instant you sit in that empty chair, boom, it's lights out. You go down twice as deep as you are. But when I count from 1 to 5, you'll be sitting up straight, eyes open, dancing your way to that chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the stage, sit in your chair. Go over there. See.
Mind you, this angel.
I'm touching one person, I'm touching another person. These two and only these two. When I count from 1 to 5, your eyes will open. You're going to sit in the chair behind you. At that moment forward, you're going to realize that your chairs are covered with super glue, and your butts are glued completely, totally to those chairs. And you will not be able to get out of them no matter how hard you try to fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, those two. Have a seat. Feet in front of you. Focus on my finger. Actually, do me a favor. Focus your eye there. Focus your eye there. Both of you, listen carefully. You have magnets built into your hands, and right now those magnets are trying to pull those hands closer and closer together. And once they touch in the middle, the instant they touch, you go down twice as deep as you were. They're getting closer, moving faster, faster and closer, closer and faster until they touch in the middle. And the instant they touch, sleep, deeper, deeper, sleep, deeper, deeper, deeper. We got some good ones. We'll put them anyway, keep your hand on your shoulder. All my volunteers, listen carefully, listen closely. When I count from 1 to 5, you're going to be sitting up straight. I will be nicely dressed no matter what angle you look at me from. However, from this moment forward, no matter where you are, no matter where I am, whenever you hear me and only me say the word red, you are going to believe that the people who are sitting closest to you on stage are giving off the most foul, nasty, disgusting body odor that you have ever encountered. Oh my God, they will smell worse than 1,000 hobos. They are awful. But every time I say green, the instant I say green, they will be nicely smelling. Oh, they will smell absolutely glorious. It's like a perfume is emanating from their body, and you cannot get enough of that beautiful aroma. In fact, you're going to want to put your nose right there in the nape of their neck where that aroma is coming from. That's how delicious it is. But every time I say red, it's like they cut the cheese. It's only the word green that makes you realize how truly beautiful these people will smell. When I count from 1 to 5, you'll be sitting up straight, eyes closed, eyes open rather. This suggestion will take effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wide awake. Well, guys, we're going to get started with the show here in a second. I'm going to talk to the audience about what's happening to you guys, so just sit tight. But for you guys, look, I apologize if I look a little stressed. I live way in the real far western suburbs, and I just take like this weird diagonal route. And, I mean, I hit more red lights than I have ever experienced in my entire existence. I have no idea that it would just be one red after another red, and I'm driving along, and you know how it is, you're going, oh my gosh, will these lights ever turn green? But they did, and I got a green light, and I stood around, and then there was another green light, and the next thing you know, red light, I come screeching to a halt, and so watching my watch, going, okay, when is it going to turn green? And I made it through. And do you know what happened next? I actually ran a red light. I am so embarrassed. Oh my God. Oh my, okay, who did that? If you know who did that, point that person out to me, because, sweet. I gotta ask you, what does that smell like? Oh my God. Oh, Lord. What does that smell like? Stop. Okay. Nothing but green lights. At that point, I slid all the way through. Oh, that is good. That is nice. Who's that coming from? Point that person out to me. That is awesome. Is that new perfume? That's right. What does he smell like to you? Anyway, it's kind of drifting away now. That's right, drifting away. Kind of dissipating. Oh, I gotta show you guys a toy I got. This is so cool. I was shopping at Walmart the other day, and I don't know if they've got something like, Star Wars retrospective or what. I got this. It's called the Hypno Blaster. It's the coolest little toy. It's based on those Star Wars blasters. You remember what the Empire used? But the coolest thing is that once the hypno rays hit you, you just kind of melt away and you go down a little deeper. In fact, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Isn't that cool? Hey, let's start here with the sleeves off. What's your name, sir?
Dave. You know what I want to do? I want to do a bank shot. The guy in the green shirt, hold your hand up like this. Okay, and the guy in the stripes, hold your hand up like this. I'm going to go off your hand, off the side of the stage, off your hand, get your shape off my knee, peg you right between the eyes. You'll see it coming. Slide that box forward. My volunteers, listen carefully. Push it. From this moment forward, no matter where you are, no matter where I am, at some point you're going to see me hold up what appears to be a cute, fluffy stuffed toy. A character that you may remember from your childhood. And I want you to know that every single time you look at my little Tickle Me Elmo toy, every time you look at it from behind, and you look at its big fat red butt, you're going to believe he's the cutest, sweetest, most lovable stuffed toy that you have ever seen in your entire existence. Every time you look at Elmo's big fat red butt, he is the sweetest, most lovable toy. You have always wanted a toy exactly like this, and you will not move your chair, you will not get grabby, but you want this toy. On the other hand, every time he turns around, you stare into his beady eyes, or you see his evil orange nose. You will realize he is not cute, he is not sweet, he is not lovable, he is the evil, cruel, demonic Tickle Me Elmo of death. A creature so cruel and vicious he turns grown men and women to quivering little children. But every time you see his fat butt, he is sweet and lovable. It's only those beady eyes or orange nose that makes you realize how evil that Elmo is. When I count from 1 to 5, all of you will be sitting up straight. Your chairs are bolted to the floor. You will not try to move them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wide awake. Pull herself a chair forward for me, please. I want to show this to you guys. This is Elmo, and the story behind him is I was cleaning out my basement, and I found Elmo, and I realized that I had got him a long time ago to give to my little brother. Well, here's the problem. My little brother's now 26 years old. I don't think he's interested in a stuffed toy like this, but I was wondering whether I should give it to him, so I thought that I would just kind of bring it up just to show some people here. Find out if young adults would be interested in a toy like this. And I gotta say that doesn't look very good. So let me ask you guys, if I were to give you one of these, would you want it? Well, here, take it from me, sir. See, now that is the reaction I was hoping for. It's just attraction. You can show it to these guys over here. It's totally cool to show it to these guys. Step forward. Fist forward. And you can show it to these guys. They want to see it too. That's sweet. You show them to these guys. You know what I used to love to do? Here's what I used to like to do. When I was a little kid, I would just turn around and squeeze his little hands. Give that a try. You want it? Thank you. Yeah, turn it around. Squeeze that little orange nose of his. Sorry guys, if there's a problem, I know what to do. It's okay, he's dead. It's cool. That's what you want me to do, right? Oh, good, okay. Look, guys, do not worry. Elmo is dead. He is not going to be bothering you. Well, I know what to do. Everybody sit up in your chairs. Everybody sit up in your chairs. I know how to take care of Elmo. That's fine, you're good. Focus your eyes right here. Gently, slowly, sleep. To some of you, they have important jobs. This girl's number 1. This guy's number 2. This girl's number 3.
Bet you're gonna get it.
This guy's number 4. When I count from 1 to 5, all of you will be sitting up straight, eyes open. But those 4 I tapped on the shoulder and gave numbers to, you're going to realize that you're looking down and seeing a cute, sweet, but unfortunately mortally wounded Tickle Me Elmo. And at that moment, you fully realize that you are members of the ER, Emergency Response Team. You can resuscitate Elmo because you have those ER skills. You can use CPR, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. You may even know how to use the defibrillating paddles. But you will resuscitate that elbow until I say, what the heck? Or what the heck is going on? And the instant you hear me say that, you're going to come to realize you've been giving mouth-to-mouth with stuff going and have no clue why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, almost down. Does somebody know? Oh good, you know what to do. You clear the airway, clear the airway. Is he breathing? Is he breathing? Okay, try the defib. Try the defib. Sorry, clear, clear, clear. Oh my gosh, is he breathing? Good. Push, 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 push. Mouth to mouth. That's the clue. Mouth to mouth. What the heck is going on? Alright, well guys, have your seat, make yourself comfortable. Everybody sit up straight. Feet on the floor. Focus your eyes right here. And everybody sleep. So many people with so many important missions. But this man is going to have the most important mission of all. This man I'm touching here, listen carefully and listen closely. From this moment forward, no matter where you are, no matter where I am, whenever I come up to somebody and I say the word sleep, and I hypnotize them and they drift down, melt away, like you are in this very moment, every time I do that to a person, you're going to realize, sir, the gentleman with the black shirt. The gentleman with the black shirt with no sleeves, every time I hypnotize somebody, you're going to realize that that person has really cool shoes. And you're going to believe that you like shoes more than most men like shoes. And you're going to feel compelled to go up to that person and steal their shoes or their socks from straight off their feet. But you know what? If I catch you doing that, I'm going to make you give those shoes back, and you don't want that. I'm going to make you give those socks back, and you don't want that. So once you steal those shoes, watch out for this guy. Once you steal those shoes, you're going to come back to where you were seated. You're going to hide those shoes by stuffing them up under your t-shirt. Nevertheless, every single time I come up to somebody, I say the word sleep, and they melt away, and go to that new person, steal their shoes, bring them back, stuff those up under your t-shirt. This will go on and on for everyone with whom I say the word sleep. Now, all of my volunteers on stage, listen carefully and listen closely. If you see the man stealing shoes, it will not bother you, it will not disturb you. In fact, it will be as if he is invisible to you. You'll see it, but you won't notice it, you'll pay no attention to it, and you will make absolutely no effort whatsoever to help him or intervene. If for any reason he steals your shoes, not only will you not notice that they are being stolen, you particularly will not notice when they are gone. When I count from 1 to 5, you'll be sitting up straight, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wide awake, and we're getting to know all of our volunteers. I want you to put yourself up in your chairs. Make yourself comfortable. You guys straighten out your chairs for me, please. Perfect. Hey, what's your name? Kelly? What's your good friend, Kelly? Ooh, flip-flops, easy to move. Sleep. Kelly, listen carefully. Listen closely because I have a very important mission for you. Okay, from this moment forward, no matter where you are, no matter where I am, Kelly, every single time that you hear me and only me say the word at the movies, every time that I and only I say the word at the movies, Kelly, you're going to stand up and shout at the top of your lungs, for no reason that you can think of, these words. Run, Forrest, run! And then you will sit right back down. Every time I say at the movies, Kelly, you're going to stand up and shout, run, Forrest, run. This will go on and on until I have you sleep. When I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's eyes open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open. What's your name, sir? Good, sleep. Listen carefully and listen closely, sir. Because at some point you will see or hear a woman stand up and shout, run, Forrest, run. And when she does that, when she stands up and shouts, run, Forrest, run, the moment she's done that, the moment she's finished, you will stand up at the top of your voice for no reason that you can think of, you're going to shout, but I gotta say, Bubba, and then you sit right down. Every time she stands up and shouts, run, Forrest, run, you'll stand up and shout, but I gotta say, Bubba. This will go on and on until I tell you to sleep. And I count from 1 to 5, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wide awake. And then you sleep. There's one I'm touching here. Listen carefully and listen closely. No matter where you are, no matter where I am, from this moment forward, Every single time that you hear me, and only me say the word pop, this girl I'm touching her, every single time that I and only I say the word pop, you're going to realize that your belly button has popped off your belly and you're going to roll around and say, are you ready to find it? Because if you don't, your intestines will fall out. Don't worry. I have a spare. If you don't find it, I'll give you my spare and then stick it on, go back to your chair, but every time I say pop, out it comes. And, yeah, man, I'm touching right there. The man in the gray. I guess that's it. Listen carefully, listen closely. Every single time that you hear me, every single time you hear me and only me say the word cartoon, every time that I and only I say the word cartoon, you sir will immediately realize that you are Mighty Mouse. You will leave to your feet and you will belt out the Mighty Mouse theme song, which if you don't know it, goes like this. Here I come to save the day, and then you will sit right back down. Every single time that I and only I say the word cartoon, you're going to leap to your feet, shout, here I come to save the day. This will go on and on until I tell you to sleep. When I count from 1 to 5, you will be wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wide awake. The girl in the white tank top, what you keep in front of me? Sleep. That girl and only that girl. She's going to be so confused when she realizes she's not wearing any shoes. That girl and only that girl. Every single time that I and only I say the word working out. Every single time that I and only I say the word working out, you're going to stand up. And you're going to shout at some guy standing near you these words. Hey, great butt. You'll forget you've done it. You'll sit right down. Every time I say working out, you'll stand and shout, hey, great butt. Whenever you guys step back from these people, you see how that happens. Next time from 1 to 5, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wide awake. Ooh, socks. Excellent. What's your name, sir? Ryan? Sleep. Ryan, you are number 1. You are number 1 for my purposes. Ryan is number 1. Gentleman with the orange, put your feet in front of you. What's your name, sir? You, sir? Sleep. Sir, you are number 2. You are number 2. Number 1, listen carefully. Number 1, listen carefully. Listen closely. Number 1, from this moment forward, no matter where you are, no matter where I am, every single time that you hear me, and only me, say the word Titanic. This man I'm touching right here. Every single time that you hear me and only me say the word Titanic, you will immediately realize that you are Jack from the movie Titanic. Number 2. Gentleman the orange. Every single time that you hear me and only me say the word Titanic, you will suddenly realize that you are Rose from the movie Titanic. Jack, when I say Titanic, you're going to stand up and face toward Rose. Rose, when I say Titanic, you're going to step gently, safely onto that stage and face toward Jack. You're going to realize that you have been separated from across the decades and you are going to start to run toward each other in romantic, slow motion. Jack, you shall come to me, Rose. Come to me, my love. Rose, you shall come to me, Jack, you handsome stud. And then you will meet, and you will embrace. In the instant you touch, the instant you make the slightest bit of physical contact, you're going to realize who you are, what you've been doing, and have absolutely no idea why you have been doing it. You won't be angry, you won't be upset, you might be a little confused, you'll go back to your chair safely. But every time I say Titanic, that romantic scene will play one more time. When I count from 1 to 5, all of you will be sitting up straight, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wide awake. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about myself. My name is Christopher Carter. I do about 200 of these shows a year. I love it. I have a great job. I do have a Facebook fan page, so if you enjoyed the show, it's Christopher Carter fan page on Facebook. If you're on Twitter, I am ESP Chris on Twitter. ESP Chris on Twitter, Facebook fan page. When I'm not doing this, though, I'm a huge cinema buff. I just love films, and it is absolutely guaranteed that if I were not here, well, maybe not this time in the morning, but if it were like evening and I was doing a show and I wasn't doing the show, you would find me just at the movies having the most...
I gotta see Bubba!
I will be honest with you, it's not the healthiest lifestyle in the world, and I began to realize that I have been spending way too much time at the movies.
I gotta see Bubba!
What happened was I gained a lot of weight. Now there's a reason for that. You guys ever go to the snacks up at the movie theaters? If you do that, what do? You don't get a little tiny Coke, you get this great big tub of pop, and it is unbelievable. Huge, filled with sugar. Actually, sorry, can I help you? Just step forward, I don't want to hit the microphone. What's the problem? Oh, here, take mine. I got a question for you guys. I grew up in the central part of the state. We don't call it soda there. We call it pop. That's what we would call it when I was a kid. Oh, under his foot, right over here. Under that gray shoe. There you got it. Yeah. So, just quick about this. How many call it soda? How many say pop? Okay, I was right. I was absolutely. Oh, here, take mine. Lick it, make sure it's on really tight. Just take this. He doesn't need this. Take this. Yeah, the guy in the black shirt, come. Take this. Oh, yeah, got it. Good. So I gained a lot of weight, and I'm now proud to say that I've lost most of it. I have been exercising. In fact, I was working out this afternoon. I have been working out.
Hey, great butt!
So, I don't know. I think I was at the gym. I was working out for about an hour and a half. It was just mostly.
Hey, great butt!
So what it was like when I was a kid, and I would be at the movies. I wanted to. First of all, we didn't have any multiplexes like you guys have, so we only had one film showing on each screen. Before each film, there would be a cartoon. Mighty Mouse was my favorite. I would always just go, oh, is the cartoon going to come on soon? But I did want to tell you a little bit about my all-time favorite film, and I'm a little embarrassed because it was about 10 years ago that it appeared for the first time. And it was a chick flick. I mean, every 13, 14-year-old girl watched it, but I loved this movie. Because I'm a hopeless romantic. And I love the music. I know, Celine Dion, yeah, but I loved it. Titanic. It was a beautiful, stirring, romantic opera. It just made me feel like romance. I would spend a lot of time at the movies when I was a little kid. I would be at the movies for hours and hours and hours. I would always buy the big pop, never the little one. Always look at take mine, make sure it's good. And then the cartoon would come on. After that one, the main event, and it wasn't Titanic, of course, back when I was a kid. That was two.
This is so funny. Especially since it's David.
It's really interesting. Yes, something kind of unusual about all these people. Isn't it weird that a lot of them only have like one shoe or something? Don't you find that strange? No. They don't. Why do you think that would be? Better. See, Mike, here's what I heard. I heard that somebody was going up and down stealing people's. You would never do anything like that?
You know how to donut? Yeah.
Let's see. Mike is number one. Listen carefully. Listen closely. What's your name? I'm sorry? And you? What you feel funny saying? Do you speak any foreign languages, sir? You will soon.
Oh boy. Dude, she didn't speak a foreign language. You will soon. Dude, this is very...
It is native to your particular island. I don't know what you call that language, but you will know what you call that language. In fact, I don't speak a word of it, but you will speak it fluently. You'll still be able to understand me in English, and you'll understand one other person in the audience. This girl I'm touching right here, when I count from 1 to 5, you're going to be sitting up straight. You're going to realize that you are bilingual. You speak his language. And if we have any questions, you will ask them to him in his language.
There we go.
Well, thank you. The control booth is giving me, oh, this is exciting. It turns out that he is actually a finalist on his island's version of American Idol. And he says he is willing to sing his award-winning song for us. Ask him to sing a few bars. Ask him to take a seat. All of my volunteers, you all have special missions right now. Go around in your mind. See yourself performing them. Imagine what it feels like to perform them. Listen and imagine your special word or cue. Because although when I count from 1 to 5 and you wake up, you'll have no recollection of those. When you go back in the audience, every single time you hear your special word or sound, you will immediately perform that mission. When I count from 1 to 5, you'll be sitting up straight, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wide awake. Well, guys, I want to thank you so much for coming out and volunteering. I apologize for not getting to do the hypnosis show. We just plain ran out of time. I will be sending you back to the audience in a little bit. I noticed that some of you took off your socks and shoes when you came up, just obviously to be a little bit more comfortable. If you have anything on stage of yours, when you do go back down to the crowd, take that with you. Soon I'll have the audience give you a big round of applause, and that'll be your cue to go back down to the audience. Do not leave the room until I tell you it's okay to do so. I do have some closing announcements. But once these guys give you a big round of applause, head on back to the crowd. Give it up for these guys. Give them a big round of applause. If you guys go back down to the audience, find yourself someplace comfortable to sit out in the crowd.
Yeah, Tommy.
Great. And all my spotters, we want you guys to go back down to the crowd. Please give it up for the spotters. Thank you for doing that. There's yet one more nasty, disgusting song.
You okay, Morgan?
Where's Ryan?
He had to pee.
Ryan, where? Somebody go with Ryan, bring it back as quick as possible.
Hey, you got Dave over there.
And also, what did I tell Ryan to do? What's that? It's the top. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, a few closing comments. First of all, you guys have no idea how difficult it is for your parents to put this on and stay up late. We're old folks. We don't do this very often. So give it up for your folks. Thank them so much for that. Give it up for live band karaoke. I think they completely rock. Thank you. Thank you very much. They can be so immature. Okay? This is, I want to say this is the 14th year that I have had an opportunity to be here as part of your Libertyville High School graduation party.
Oh, yeah, Dad!
Thank you so much.
You're not amusing me.
This is graduation's coming up, and now they're back here, and they just go, hey, I'm back to school, and they just have that kind of energy. So.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
Anyway, once again, Libertyville High School, I want to thank you.
Oh god. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
If you need to make an announcement, you just feel free to take this microphone from me. You just feel free to take the microphone from me, and there will be no problem. Oh yeah, your neck guy, thank you. Thanks a lot for reminding me, Ryan. I appreciate it. People give me things to hold on to during the course of the show, and I don't want them to get dirty because there's a lot of activity up here. So anyway, like I said, if you need the microphone, you just come up and ask for it. I'll give you the microphone first thing, and everything will become really good. So, quickly recap. Libertyville High School, I want to thank you. So, anyway, here's my line, no microphone. No. Thanks a lot for reminding me. I'm so forgetful, I really am. I think it's just like this whole back to school experience.
Short and stout.
Oh my gosh, your faces are so red right now. That's just good. I'm sorry, what was the problem before you were sitting?
It's
I don't see that here. Go sit next to this guy, he smells fresh. I like that shirt, man. Red. I mean, that's just the nicest red colored shirt.
Push.
So, anyway, just so you know, it was my band karaoke. He gave me this microphone to work with. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I would love
It is how I have one of the best microphones that I've ever worked with in a long time. Really nice.
I am not in Oh my god.
Let's see. Change my music here. Okay. Before we wrap up the show, I do want to tell you something. I'm sorry to have to tell you this. Your parents don't think you guys get enough culture. They don't. They think all you listen to is rock and rap and country music, and you need to listen to some real art. So they asked me to play a little classical music for you guys, just so you know what classical music does.
Yes, oh my god.
On the floor, on stage, on the floor, on the floor, on the floor.
I was so
Since we have been sitting in one place for a really long time, I think that before we finish up, we should really get that blood pumping. Folks, let's make some noise. All of my volunteers who have been on stage, I want you to have a seat somewhere in the middle where I can see you guys. All my volunteers who have been up in front center, I want to see somewhere where I can see you guys.
You're missing a couple.
Get down!
What?
No, did you see Portray get a chair and use it as a shield? No. Use it as a shield.
I didn't know he was doing that.
Yeah.
You see this in style?
Oh, she went down hard.
What did you say?
She went down hard. She sat down straight. Down.
I want all you to focus your eyes and attention to the tip of my finger. The moment I drop it, you're going to take yourself down slowly, gently, forward, safely. Sleep. Good. Then I'm going to count backwards now from 5 to 1. As I do, you're going to feel all of the energy coming right back to you, and you're going to wake up. The show will be over. I want you to imagine how much energy that you're going to have, how good you're going to feel, how alert you're going to feel. You're going to have more energy than you have had in weeks and weeks. It will be a real energy, a comfortable energy, the kind of energy that you can control. You're going to go back to your homes, and when you sleep in the morning, you'll sleep like a baby, but up to that time, you'll be alert, aware. From this moment forward, for the next several weeks, you'll have the ability to motivate yourself toward goals that may have been difficult. When I count backwards from 5 to 1, you're going to be sitting up straight, eyes open, feeling wonderful, feeling great, feeling alert. Choose right now to wake up and feel wonderful. When I count from 1 to 5, and you sit up straight, and that girl goes to sleep. Choose right now, sleep. That when you wake up, when I tell you it's okay to wake up, you'll feel absolutely wonderful. Every suggestion will be gone, completely, vanished like a fading cloud. Nothing that I say or anybody else says will have any effect on you. You'll be completely in charge of your own destiny. Except for 2 things. First of all, you will happily tell everybody what a wonderful time you had volunteering for my show. You may remember what happened to you. You may not remember what happened to you. That decision is being made by your unconscious mind even as we speak. But you'll gladly tell everybody you had a wonderful time. You will also tell everybody to follow me on Twitter, ESP Chris on Twitter. You also tell everybody to visit my website, mindcramp.com, and visit and buy stuff from my online store. But you will not feel obligated to buy anything. When I count from 1 to 5, you'll be sitting up straight, eyes open and wide awake. Every suggestion will be gone except the next time and only the next time you hear me and only me say my name, Christopher Carter. You will instantly realize that you are Tony the Tiger. And you will leap to your feet, pound your fist in the air like Tony, and you will shout, "He's great!" Having done that, every suggestion will be gone. 5, feel the energy coming back into your body. Feel as it begins to lift you up into your seated position. 2, feel it moving up through your legs and through your arms, down your arms. 3, all the way through every part of your body, feeling alert, aware, and energized. 4, eyes opening, feeling good, alert, aware. 5, wide awake. All my volunteers, shake up your hands. I know you guys are good. Folks, these are the stars. Give it up for them. They are the stars. I think that there probably are announcements, and maybe even more drawings. I have no idea. I'm sure there's probably some announcements. Are there announcements? Or is this it? Do you know? I don't know if any official said that or not, but folks, that's it for me. Just so you don't forget, my name is Christopher Carter. And that is the end of my show. Take care, guys. Have a good night.